Exiles, the title of the show, I suppose it most directly refers to the characters within my paintings who have been pulled from various worlds. More literally, they are historical references. So in something like Expulsion, we see two sets of Adam and Eve. On the left, we see Masaccio's Adam and Eve being expelled from Eden, and on the right, we see Michelangelo's Adam and Eve taken from the Sistine Chapel. Obviously, the bringing of both these characters next to each other creates a new narrative, and what has happened is they've been taken out of one world, decontextualised, and put somewhere else where they don't quite seem to belong, and the picture really seems to be about that jarring. In other works such as Fight for This Love, named after Cheryl Cole's song of the same name, we see a whole panorama of fighting figures, violent wrestlers right across the horizon, and then in the foreground we see one figure that seems to reference two characters from Jericho's Raft of Medusa, and then on the left we see a character who loosely gives nods towards Napoleon. So you have this male figure in socks and boxers, he's sat there crowning himself, and it's this slightly ridiculous idea that he is both the giver and the receiver of power. And then that picture seems to be about a narrative between these multiple parts, between this violence and this. It's a very much a masculine picture about heroism. All of these works are kind of joining together in a week which is going to be extremely busy, but hopefully very exciting. On the Tuesday we have the private view to launch the whole exhibition. On the Wednesday, however, we have the launch of Ekphrasis, a collection of poems edited by Kieran Milde Hargrave, in which 15 contemporary from leading and emerging poets have written new poems directly in response to the work. There's some genuinely fantastic actually work that's been produced by this, and it's certainly given me a kind of new way into some of the paintings. On the Thursday we have a event which I suppose we'll broadly call a kind of human rights event, which is trying to really make actually solid some of the kind of claims of what the show's role is, in which we're going to bring together individuals and organisations and academics from a range of places across the country and a range of disciplines to use the exhibition really as a platform, and the image as a platform, to stimulate and provoke relevant discussion. Which brings us to the role of the show. The curator, Pablo de Gandia, has hoped that these works and this exhibition actually can become relevant to the Brick Lane area. I mean, Brick Lane for many generations has been an area of really rich cultural and ethnic variety, and we're not really looking to make any kind of political or social point on this, but we are hoping that the images open a discourse, that they become relevant for that community, rather than just, as an exhibition often is, a kind of a closed door on meaning. So we hope it will become a kind of a two-way dialogue, really.